Good morning, team. Justin here. Hope you're having a really good day today. Personal finance is full of these tips and tricks and hacks that help us get control of our spending and make better financial decisions. There are things like cooking at home instead of buying lunch at work, or avoiding credit card debt because, yeah, you should avoid credit card debt because it gives like 20% interest. But credit cards tend to be lumped in with credit card debt, and then credit cards kind of have a bad rap. But it's important to remember that it's the debt that's bad, not the credit cards, because credit cards have a lot of perks and benefits that can help us get ahead financially. And as long as you treat credit cards like cash and treat them responsibly, like a really good tool to help you get ahead financially, they're really good for you. And in this video, I'm going to go over 6 reasons why you should be using credit cards. If you're new to the channel, I'm Justin, and I like talking about credit cards and the reward points to get the most out of life. If you like credit cards and you like reward points, just give this video a thumbs up and you should subscribe to the channel. Now, first reason you should get a credit card is it helps build your credit history and your credit score. Your credit score is called your FICO score, and it's a number between 300 and 850, 850 being the top. 850 is really hard to get to, and anything actually around 800 is pretty as good as it's gonna get. But higher the FICO score kind of shows that the banks trust you and you're reliable to be paying off the debt that they lend you. And this is really important for interest rates, because even though we can avoid, and we should avoid, interest on our credit cards, some interest we're not going to be able to avoid. Probably things like auto loans and mortgages. Credit cards help build that FICO score because the way it's built and how it's calculated. The FICO score consists of 30% amount owed, 10% new credit, 15% length of credit history. So that means the longer the better. So get your credit cards earlier the better. 10% credit mix, and then 35% payment history. 35% payment history is the biggest category in the score. So we want to be paying our bill in full every month, and the more we do that, the more it builds up our FICO score. Number 2 on the list is insurance. This isn't too fun to talk about. A lot of people don't even know credit cards have insurance that they offer, but they do. The insurance can range from something like cell phone protection in case your cell phone gets broken or stolen or lost, or all the way to emergency evacuation if things go really bad for you. Quick look at the American Express Platinum Insurance Plan. It offers cell phone protection, car rental loss and damage. This is insurance on rental cars, trip delay insurance, trip cancellation insurance, purchase protection, extended warranty, and return protection. So it's definitely something that is nice and good to have if you need it. Now, number 3 on the list is reward points. Reward points are the way the credit cards reward you for putting your spending on the card. Great thing about reward points is it's a return on something that you don't have to do anything else for. You don't have to go through any other hoops. It's just money that you would spend otherwise. So when you go to the grocery store or you go to the gas station, you're gonna buy the groceries and the gas anyways. You might as well get reimbursed for that. And you could get reimbursed in a few different ways. You could get hotel points, you get airline miles, get straight up cash back, or transferable currencies. And transferable currencies are a point that you can use and determine what you want to do with it later. You can send it off to hotels, airlines, or redeem as cash back. And then different cards are going to offer you different rates on different categories. Some cards are going to have higher rates on certain categories, like 5 points back at grocery stores or gas stations, then 1 point on everything else. Or they might have lower points, but on everything, like 2 points on everything. So you can customize the cards on your spending habits and what kind of points you want to earn in the meantime. Number 4 is status and perks. One of the perks of credit cards is lounge access at airports. For a long time, I didn't know about airport lounges, and I just heard about them. Like, there's these secret rooms at airports where you go in there and you get free food and free drinks, and yeah, it was just free when everybody else is out at those little food courts spending like $8 for the McDonald's value meal. But these airport lounges, you can get in there for free because you have certain credit cards. The most famous credit card is most famous lounge is the Centurion Lounge by American Express. You get in that lounge with the American Express Platinum card. But all airports don't have an American Express Centurion Lounge, but they do have Priority Pass. And Priority Pass is the largest network of airport lounges with 1,300 lounges across airports worldwide. So with a card like the American Express Platinum card or a lot of other cards that give Priority Pass access, you can get into any of those lounges just for having that card. So you're going to get a complimentary Priority Pass membership with that. Then the same thing kind of applies with hotels. You can get hotel co-branded credit cards, and they're going to give you status at those hotels like Hyatt, Hilton, or Marriott. And with the status, when you check into a hotel, they'll give you free things. Like, they'll give you lounge access at hotels, because a lot of hotels have those lounges with free food. Then they also give you things like free breakfast. Free breakfast can cost $15 or $20 or $30 at the hotel. So there's value right there for every night you stay at the hotel. And then suite upgrades. If you have the status with hotels, you could be eligible to upgrade your rooms. Now, you could just get a basic upgrade, like to a better view or a higher floor. But if the higher status you have, higher upgrades you can get. And you could get upgraded to a suite, which could cost hundreds of dollars per night extra. And you get that for free just for having status with that hotel credit card. Same thing applies with airline co-branded cards. You get a card that's going to give you status with an airline. You can get free checked bags and then get access to that little business priority check-in line. And then possible upgrades on the flight up to like premium economy, or maybe premium economy up to business class, or maybe business class up to first class. Number 5 on the list are credits. And credits are just money that the credit cards are going to give you just for having the card. It's going to be money that can be redeemed in certain ways, but it's still money nonetheless. And say, for example, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, that's going to give you a $300 statement credit on travel. And all you have to do is pay for the travel on your Reserve card, and the credits are going to kick in automatically and credit your statement. So it's just going to be, there it is. There's that free little hotel room or free whatever travel that you spend on the card. But you also don't need to have a real high-end credit card to get credits. Chase Sapphire Preferred, that has an annual fee of only $95, but that comes with a credit of $50. It's a $50 hotel credit. So to use that, all you need to do is book a hotel with your Chase Sapphire Preferred through the Chase Ultimate Rewards portal, and you're going to get that $50 in credit right away. And the final reason that you should be using credit cards are the sign-up bonuses. Sign-up bonuses are these welcome offers that really lure you in to get the credit card in the first place. And it's going to be offering you a whole bunch of points as long as you get the card. An example, Chase Sapphire Preferred, 60,000 points after spending $4,000 in the first 3 months. That 60,000 points can be redeemed as cash back, so that's straight up $600. Or you could redeem that for travel through the Ultimate Rewards portal, and that's going to be $725 in travel easy. Or you could transfer it out to transfer partners, maybe get $1,200 in value out of that 60,000 points. You could book a round trip ticket internationally with that many points, or you could do a business class one-way internationally, or maybe even a first-class ticket international with 60,000 points. If you have a lot of spending coming up on your card, like a big trip, a wedding, some sort of renovation to your house, where you're going to be spending a lot of money, you definitely want to be putting that spending on a card to get these big sign-up bonuses right away. And if you're going to be spending the money anyways, all those points can give you the ability to do something that you just wouldn't otherwise do, like take a trip overseas or fly business class or do something really cool like that. Just wouldn't be able to do that otherwise without these points. And the sign-up bonus is the easiest way to be able to do that. So there you have it. There are 6 reasons why you and everybody else should be using a credit card. If you don't have a credit card, I have some links down below that you can check out. That really helps support me and support the channel so I can do cool things and show you some really cool content. Then with that said, I think that's all I got for this video. Hope you enjoy it. If you're still watching, really appreciate thumbs up. Really appreciate you subscribing to the channel. Then I want you to go have a good day, all right? Justin out.